A reading from the book of the prophet Isaiah. Seek the Lord while he may be found. Call him while he is near. Let the scoundrel forsake his way, and the wicked his thoughts. Let him turn to the Lord for mercy, to our God who is generous in forgiving. For my thoughts are not your thoughts, nor are your ways my ways, says the Lord. As high as the heavens are above the earth, so high are my ways above your ways, and my thoughts above your thoughts. The word of the Lord.
Our first reading for this Sunday is taken from the prophet Isaiah. Let us reflect on the mystery of divine generosity, the generosity of God. We appreciate people who are generous. But when we are before the generosity of God, our human standards, our ways of looking at things are challenged. The prophet Isaiah invites people to come to the Lord while he could be found. Let us seek the Lord. The prophet Isaiah also invites us to call on God while God is near. Beautiful. Seeking the Lord while God is available or easy to be found. Calling on the Lord while he is capable of hearing. Wow, beautiful. But then you ask Isaiah, you're inviting all of us, or are you inviting a particular group of people? Then he specifies, while all of us are called to search for the Lord and to call on him, Isaiah singles out the scoundrel and the wicked. Now, if you are a wicked person and you are a sinner, the Lord is the last person that you would want to meet. You will run away from the Lord. The Lord who is pure justice, the Lord who knows everything, the Lord who commands heaven and earth. Wow! Why would someone who is guilty, why would someone filled with evil want to come to the one who is the direct opposite of what I have done and what I have stood for due to my sins? Human logic dictates, hide from God. You will not get anything fair, for you have been unfair, you have been unjust, you have been unloving in your sin. But Isaiah says, no. God is generous in forgiving. Justice is a true trait of God. But Isaiah reminds us, God is also generous. And generous in what? Generous in forgiving. So when the scoundrel and the wicked person approaches God, definitely the justice of God will reveal to them their own injustice. But there is much more to God than his justice. Something that is mysterious. Generosity in forgiving. And why is this mysterious? Because this is not what we deserve according to the demands of strict distributive justice. Strict distributive justice means you get what you deserve for what you have done. And if you're a sinful person, if you're a wicked person, you deserve punishment according to the dictates of strict justice. That is not negated, but God is capable of doing something more something beyond distributive justice, and it is generosity in loving and forgiving. This is quite different from our normal ways of dealing with other people. That's why Isaiah also tells us our thoughts are different from God's thoughts. The ways of God are heavenly, very distant from our earthly, worldly ways and thoughts. So, my dear brothers and sisters, let us marvel at divine generosity. We benefit from it, and we are asked to be agents, instruments of the generosity of God in a world where strict justice leads to inhumanity, coldness, and even violence.